Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, looked into your own eyes, and asked yourself, what am I really good for? This question might feel a bit bitter, but a lot of people whisper it over and over in their minds every single day. Not out loud, not in front of anyone, just a very quiet voice inside their head saying, you can't do it. Others are better. You're not enough. So where's the problem? Many people think self-belief means just liking or accepting yourself. But the truth is, it's way more complicated than that. When we say we lack self-belief, it means there are deep unconscious beliefs inside our minds holding us back. Like a heavy backpack filled with failures and hard moments from childhood weighing us down on our shoulders. For example, you might think, if you make a mistake, it means you're a bad or worthless person. Or you believe you only have value if everyone praises you. Otherwise, you're worthless. You constantly compare yourself to others and always feel like you're behind them. These aren't just simple thoughts. They're mental maps blocking your progress and making you say, I can't, I failed, or I'm not special. So what's the solution? Self-belief is a skill, a thing you can learn and build. First, you need to understand that our brain can change, which means you can grow. Psychologists call this the growth mindset. Here's an interesting experiment. They compared two groups of students. The first group believed their brain was fixed and their abilities couldn't change. The second group believed their brain could grow and improve with practice. The result? The second group scored better, and when they failed, they didn't give up. They tried harder. Because they knew every mistake was a chance to get better. So the key to self-belief is believing your abilities can improve and that every day you can get better. Every time you don't beat yourself up for mistakes and give yourself a chance to learn, you're strengthening your self-belief muscles. Here are some tips to build self-belief. 1. Put negative thoughts under the microscope. When a negative thought like, I can't, pops up, ask yourself, is this really true? What's the reason? This way, your mind accepts fewer false beliefs. 2. Celebrate small wins. Don't wait for a big success. Focus on small tasks you can actually do. Every small step is a victory, and it boosts your confidence. 3. Accept yourself with all your strengths and weaknesses. Self-belief means accepting that you're not perfect, and that's totally okay. Like a gardener who loves all plants, even the ones that need extra care. 4. Surround yourself with positive people. Choose those who give you energy and believe in you, not the ones who always criticize and bring you down. A cool scientific fact about athletes. Professional athletes always believe they can get better and that their abilities can grow. Studies show that when athletes have this mindset, their brains activate more, especially areas related to learning new skills, focus, and motivation. Meaning, when you believe in yourself, your brain actually starts helping you, like a coach inside your head pushing you to get stronger every day. Even when athletes fail, this belief stops them from getting discouraged. Instead of saying, I'm not good, they think, this is just a step on my progress path. This mindset helps them get back to training faster and keep improving. So self-belief is like a switch. When it's turned on, it multiplies your motivation and performance. And this isn't just a motivational phrase, but a real scientific fact. Here are some simple but effective ways to build self-belief so your subconscious mind works with you. 1. Every night before bed, write down 3 good things that happened during the day. This makes your mind focus more on small successes instead of failures and gives you a good feeling about yourself. 2. Every day, do one small thing that makes you trust yourself a little more. Like saying a positive sentence or doing something you always made excuses not to do. These are like mental workouts that gradually strengthen your self-belief. 3. When a negative thought comes up, pause for a moment and answer it. Is this really true? Can I really not do this? Then say something positive, like, I'm learning and getting better. This practice helps your subconscious replace negative beliefs with positive ones. 4. Surround yourself with positive people. Good energy and support from others act like fuel for your mind to get stronger. 5. Every day, take a few moments to thank yourself, even for small things. This gratitude guides your mind toward more confidence. Next steps to boost your self-confidence. Learning from failures, not fearing them. Failure is an honest and valuable friend. Imagine an athlete who's chasing a championship. They fall down many times, but always get back up. You're just like that athlete. Every time you stumble, you have a chance to come back stronger. Here's what to do. Every time you face failure or make a mistake, take a few minutes and ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? How can I do better next time? This mindset turns failure from something scary into a stepping stone for growth. Understanding the impact of limiting beliefs. Many of us don't realize how much our subconscious beliefs shape our feelings and actions. A limiting belief is like hidden wires in our brain, steering the direction we take. For example, if you keep telling yourself, I can't do this, your brain starts building obstacles and stops you from trying. But if you believe, I can learn and improve, this belief creates new pathways in your brain that make learning and growth possible. Practice changing limiting beliefs. Based on the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, changing self-belief and mental habits happens in 3 steps. 1. Identify the belief. First, recognize the negative or limiting belief you hold. 2. Challenge the belief. Question it with logical reasons and evidence. 3. Replace the belief. Swap it out with a more positive and realistic one. For example, if you believe, I can't speak in public, you might say to yourself, I might not feel comfortable yet, but I can get better every day. Then gradually practice speaking in small groups and build your confidence. The power of positive visualization. One of the strongest tools to boost self-confidence is mental imagery. Imagine yourself every night before sleep, seeing yourself succeeding, overcoming fears, and reaching your goals. Studies show that mental imagery activates the same parts of the brain that we use in real life. So when your mind pictures success, your brain gets ready to act positively. A practical visualization exercise. Every morning or night, spend 5 minutes with your eyes closed, picturing yourself in a situation where you feel confident. Maybe imagine speaking loudly and clearly, or succeeding in an important exam. This exercise gradually strengthens the feeling that success is real and possible. Take care of your inner dialogue. Your inner dialogue, what you say to yourself, is way more powerful than what others say. Be kind to yourself, like you would to a good friend. When you make a mistake, instead of blaming yourself, say, I messed up, but I'm learning. This makes your brain more resilient to failure and keeps your energy up. A practice from the 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem by Nathaniel Branden. One key pillar of self-confidence is self-awareness. That means noticing your thoughts and feelings in each moment. When negativity or doubt appears, catch it quickly and tell yourself, that's just a thought. I am more than this. This practice gradually raises your self-awareness and shields you from harmful beliefs. A practical tip from You're a Badass by Jen Sincero. Jen says, to build self-confidence, you have to do one small thing every day that scares you. For example, if you're afraid to speak in public, say one short sentence in a group today. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, reward yourself, even if it's just a tiny step. Advice from The Confidence Gap by Russ Harris. This book says, confidence is the result of action, not a prerequisite for it. Meaning, if you wait until you feel confident, you might never start. But if you act, even with doubts, you'll gradually build real confidence. Final summary, self-confidence is like a muscle that needs exercise. Every day with awareness, practice, and changing negative thoughts, you're making that muscle stronger. The beliefs and habits you build today shape your future path. So it's your responsibility to choose wisely and become the best version of yourself. Friendly invitation to engage. If you found this video helpful, like it and drop a comment about which part interested you the most or any questions you have. If you want more motivational videos, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. We're growing together, so side by side, we get stronger. Thanks for being here and caring about your self-confidence.